Hello everybody, this is Furniture Bob here. Welcome to a new NASCAR discussions video. We have plenty of things to discuss. We have the Watkins Glen race. We have the bank coaches race, which was recently in Michigan. William Byron moving to the 5 in 2018, and proposal for a new manufacturer coming to NASCAR. So, anyways, let's just begin with the Watkins Glen review. I didn't do a review of this race last week, but that's because there's not really that much to talk about with regards to the Watkins Glen race. Stage one was the race itself was half exciting. Truex wins another race, another Watkins Glen race. Not really much else to say. See, this is the reason why I didn't redo this Watkins Glen race individually, because there's just not much to talk about with this race. Yes, it's road coursey. Yes, we had an F1 guy doing the announcing, and other than that, really not much to discuss regards to this Watkins Glen race. Truex won, yay. Daniel Suarez won a stage. Good job, Daniel Suarez. I'm sure you'll win a race someday. Hopefully you do. Hopefully at some point this season, else my prediction will be incorrect and I shall have to shave my mustache. Oh dear. And what else? And I think Kyle Busch won stage one as well. I'm not sure. So it was a Toyota Day domination thingamajiggy here at Watkins Glen. Okay, anyways, moving on to William Byron. Topic of William Byron. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I can only record this video for so long. Stop messing around for a moment. Anyway, so William Byron moving to the 5 in 2018 next year. I was predicting that William Byron was going to eventually replace Casey Kane in the 5, although originally I was expecting that to happen in 2019. But it turns out that Hendrick Motorsports has canceled Casey Kane's contract in 2018, which is a good thing because, Casey Kane, he just can't really win races anymore. I mean, he won in Indianapolis, but only because of all the pit road sausage that was going on during that one caution. So I have a feeling that is going to be Casey Kane's last ever win in the Cup Series. And maybe it will be. Who knows? Because Casey Kane, he hasn't had speed at all ever since I think 2012 maybe was like Casey Kane's last quote unquote good season. Then 2013 was when he disappeared under a rock and he won less races, and then 2014 just became less bland. I think he only won a single race or something. And then 2015 and 16 and early 17, he's just disappeared under a rock. And, so Casey Kane, he's lost his mojo. Time for him to go, and it's time for a new next generation driver to take over the 5 and go on to win several races and maybe a few championships. And, he'll probably be the next Jimmy Johnson, William Byron. I can definitely see it happening. Because we got William Byron, he got 7 truck series victories last season, 2016. William Byron should have won the 2016 Cape World Truck Series Championship, but NASCAR's algorithm in 2016 was just completely atrocious, And, what else? And then now we had 2017. NASCAR's algorithm has changed, and I can definitely see William Byron going on to winning the 2017 Xfinity Series title, which means in 2018 means he'll be driving Casey Kane's car. I was predicting this to happen in 2019, considering Casey Kane, I thought he had one more year under contract. But no, Hendrick Motorsports has released his contract, and Casey Kane will be a free agent in 2018, which means that 2017 will be his last year in the Cup Series. I'm expecting Casey Kane that 2018 is basically just going to go over to dirt racing, like Casey Kane, he won't hang up his helmet just yet. He's not done racing, so maybe he'll do some dirt racing and stuff like that. And who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see Casey Kane doing some endurance racing or stuff in GT car racing and stuff like that. I think it would be pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really expecting Casey Kane to do so, but maybe he will. Who knows? It could be interesting. So then we can move on to topic. Chevrolet 2018, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 going to be running in the 2018 NASCAR Cup Series. I approve. It's like Chevrolet has been running their Impala or sedans in general for about 2 decades now. Like they had the Monte Carlo. Well, no, Chevrolet. I think they started out with the Lumina when they went to Gen 3, and then the Monte Carlo when they went to Gen 4, and then Impala when they went to Gen 5, and then they dropped the Impala when going over to Gen 6 in 2013. Like it's been a really long time since we've seen like a true muscle car in the Cup Series. Well, obviously, in like body form, I guess, So, anyways, we have a Camaro coming into the NASCAR Cup Series in 2018, or the Menx Cup Series, I guess you could call it. Which means that we shall be seeing all the Chevy drivers driving Camaros next year. I approve. I've been wanting a Camaro in NASCAR for a while, and my dream is finally coming true. I mean, I kind of like the Impala, but Camaro is definitely a step up, indeed. So moving on for that, now we move on to the race that happened this weekend, and that was the 2017 something Michigan, Pure Michigan 400 race. Yes, that's what it was. Pure Michigan 400. My pick to win this race was going to be Chase Elliott, and he didn't even come close to winning this Michigan race. I am severely disappointed, And it's like everyone was. It's like everyone this weekend, going into this weekend, was on Larson saying, "Hey, Larson's probably going to win this Michigan race," and even Mr. Chip Ganassi was saying, "Kyle Larson will win this Michigan race." It's like he was calling it. It's like Chip Ganassi had gone into the future to the end of Michigan, the race itself, obviously, and saw like Kyle Larson winning that race. And Kyle Larson has won this Michigan race. Yep, Kyle Larson wins third Michigan race in a row. I think it's now safe to say that Kyle Larson will win every single Michigan race he goes to. Because bank coaches reasons, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, I guess that's gonna be like Kyle Larson. Michigan is gonna be like Kyle Larson's like automatic ticket into the playoffs. Because I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I hope that Chase Elliott gets a win this season. I think Michigan was a good opportunity for Chase Elliott. We even started 6th place in the grid. But you don't know who's gonna win the race until the last 10 laps. So, hopefully Chase Elliott gets a race win this season at some point before it's over. Although, I'm not sure. What's a track that we could see Chase Elliott win at? Maybe Chicagoland could be a factor in the equation. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. What else? What else should we talk about? So there's that Kyle Larson, Michigan. So let's just talk about the Michigan race itself. So, I'd say that this Michigan race was pretty boring for the most part. I mean, stage 1, Brad Keselowski just led through the whole entire thing. Stage 2 was, I think it was another Brad Keselowski show. Like, the last 25 laps of this race were probably the most exciting. Like, we got Truex in the lead for a while, and then Eric Jones running 2nd place. Like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool to see furniture row 1-2? I'm sure it'll happen in the future. Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, the next Michigan race will happen. So there's that. And since not much was happening in this Michigan race, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the race. I was actually doing stuff on my computer while the race was on, so I didn't watch the whole entire thing. But I did have a fear that I might miss something in the race. But when I looked back on the TV screen after a while, Brad Keselowski was still in 1st place, and so that told me that nothing had happened in the race. Well, at least up front. I mean, some say that stage 1 was exciting because of all the pit-road strategies, but I usually call the race exciting by how many lead changes there are, and there was almost no green flag lap passes. The only lead changes were either on pit road or on the restart. Other than that, there was no legit green lap pass thingy for this race, and yet Michigan, utterly boring race. Xfinity was at Mid Ohio this weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't see that race. That whole entire race, so I can't give my proper opinion on the Mid-Ohio race. Yeah, I'm in Ohio. And let's see, this video is getting a bit too long, so I think that we'll just go on to the fifth topic. Yeah, some say that there's a proposal for a new manufacturer coming to NASCAR. Not next year, but at some point in the future. Like, some say that Dodge is trying to do their best to try to get themselves back into NASCAR, which is pretty interesting. You know, Dodge in NASCAR again. We haven't seen that since... Ooh, we haven't seen that since 2000. Yeah, Dodge hasn't been in NASCAR since 2012. Yeah, Dodge. Yeah, Dodge even revealed their Gen 6 car. That was until they decided not to race in NASCAR in 2013 because of all the rubbishery. Yeah. Now, the only place that we ever see Dodge in NASCAR is on low-budget teams in the Xfinity Series, and that is it. You know, Ram has gone from the Truck Series as well. Yeah, Dodge, the only place that you see Dodge in NASCAR these days is on low underfunded teams in the Xfinity Series and stuff, and it's sad, isn't it? You know, I'd like to see Mr. Penske go back to Dodge if that's possible. I don't know. Maybe if Dodge were to come back to NASCAR, I question which team is going to switch over to Dodge. Maybe Team Penske. I'm not sure about Chip Ganassi, but maybe Team Penske could be likely. But I'm not sure about anybody else. I guess only time will tell. And, yeah, some say that another new manufacturer might jump on board as well. So, I mean, a fifth manufacturer might jump on board as well. Some say that it could be Chrysler. But if a new manufacturer were to jump on board to NASCAR, maybe even next year even, maybe it could be Audi, because I don't know why, but I feel like that Audi might just be in NASCAR in 2018, you know? Always has been said by Audi themselves, but I actually remember reading this, like, article on Audi joining NASCAR in 2018, you know? You know, some might say that the article was fake, but who knows, it could be real. Who knows, maybe Audi is just leaving this until the last minute for Audi to go to the Cup Series in 2018, you know? But with that, that's going to be the end of this NASCAR discussions video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next video. Bye-bye.